Welcome back to Kranthi Academy's channel. Today again we are coming up with the language test discussion of the Navodaya mock test which happened today Sunday the 16th January 2022. So for Navodaya exam we have to keep in mind that the question paper contains 20 questions from the English language test, which consists of passages, which includes the grammar part also. So, in today's paper, this paper is divided into four sections, that is passage 1, passage 2, 3, and 4. So, let's move ahead and let us discuss how to read the passage, how to go about it, and how to answer the passage. Here we go. So, passage 1. About the year 1900, a small, dark-haired boy named Charles Chaplin was often seen waiting outside the back entrances of London theatres. He looked thin and hungry, but his blue eyes were determined. He was hoping to get work in show business. He could sing and dance. His parents were music hall performers, and he had been born into the life of the theatre. And although his own boyhood was painfully hard, he knew how to make people laugh. His own father had died from drinking too much, and his mother was not really able to look after Charles. And his older half brother, Sid, she was often sick in mind and had to be sent into the hospital. Now, let us see how do we discuss the questions from this passage. Question 1. The boy Charles Chaplin was dark haired. Okay? Chaplin thought to get a job in show business. His parents were act- music hall performers. His father had died due to drinking. The meaning of determined is made mind made up is called determined. So here in this passage one, I would like to highlight one point here. Any passage you take, you need to understand the difficult words, its meanings, antonyms, synonyms. These are also covered in the question part of it. So let's move ahead with the passage. Passage 2. When Thomas was 15, he was a very intelligent and generous boy. He spent his day only reading, eating, and sleeping. Other than that, he didn't do anything. When the teachers of his class asked him any question, he would answer it very immediately. He always kept himself away from social activities. But once, when he was going to his school, he saw a very old man begging on the roadside. At first he thought that he should stop there and ask why he was begging, because he was too old to do that. Instead, he should rest. At the same time, he realized that if he stopped there, he would be late for school. He thought for a while and went to the old man. He saw that everyone passing by him, but no one was giving him alms. After seeing the incident, he took out 20 rupees from his pocket and gave the beggar. By doing that, he felt very good and reached the school gasping. Now, answering the questions. Question number 1. How did Thomas spend his day? He only read, eat, and sleep. Who did Thomas see on his way to school? He saw an old man. What did Thomas want to ask the old man? He wanted to ask the old man to rest instead of begging. What is the synonym of gasp? The synonym of gasp is to heave. How much money did Thomas give the beggar? 20 rupees. Moving ahead to the passage 3. The human skeletal system is a structure made up of bones. It's very strong. The quality of the skeletal system helps determine the age of children. Some experts also believe that the more good quality nutrition goes into the body of the children, the stronger the skeletal system becomes. The age of the children is also determined by counting their teeth. This process is mostly used at places where sporting events are held. By counting their teeth, experts easily find out their age and get the children to compete with children of the same age. It means that to determine the age of the children, you can examine their skeletal system, count their teeth, or count the years, months, and dates chronologically. The most common way to determine the age of the children is to count the years, months, and days chronologically. So let's move ahead with the questions. First question. The human skeletal system is very strong. What do the experts believe? What do they believe here? They believe that more good quality nutrition goes into the body of the children, the stronger the skeletal system becomes. How many ways are there to determine the age of the children? The age of the children can be determined in 3 ways. Moving to the next question. How do experts find out the age of the children during sports events? By counting their teeth. What is the most common way to determine the age of the children? By counting the years and months and days chronologically. Moving to the last passage of our paper, passage 4. It is believed that Aryabhatta was born in 476 AD at Kusumpur, Bihar. He was a versed and intelligent person, so he had many disciples. Varahamihir was one of his most famous disciples. When he was 23 years old, he wrote a book called Aryabhatya. He completed his education at Nalanda University. He was also the vice chancellor of the university. On the principles of Aryabhatta or influenced by him, Bhaskara one wrote a book called Tika. He also wrote many other books like Mahabhaskarya, Laghubhaskarya and Bhashya. Aryabhatta was a great mathematician of ancient times. He made his contribution not only in the field of mathematics but also in astronomy. It was he who told the earth that the earth rotates on its axis. Apart from this, he also represented the pi value more accurately. In modern mathematics, the pi value is considered to be approximately 3.14159. He also discovered zero. Moving ahead with the questions of this passage. The book Aryabhatya was written by when he it was written when he was 23 years old. Next question. In modern mathematics, what's the approximate value of pi? It is D 3.14159. Moving to the next question, third question. Who was the most famous disciple of Aryabhatta? It is Varahamihir. Moving to the fourth question in this passage. Which book was written by Aryabhatta. It is none of these. The above three books are written by Bhaskarya. One. Next, the last question. What is the antonym of worst? The antonym of the word worst is unskilled. So that's all for today. In today's paper, we have discussed 4 passages. Happy reading and read a lot of passage to improve your vocabulary and grammar. If you like this video, subscribe, like and share our video. We'll be back with the next set of series in the future. Thank you.